What's going on, everyone? And hello,
Hello,
Nihon. This is the podcast where I, myself, Christian,
And Clayton.
talk about Japan. So, Clayton, you live in Hokkaido.
I sure do.
What are they known for?
What is Hokkaido known for?
Yeah, are there any kind of food or anything like that that the prefecture's known for?
I think corn and
Mm-hmm.
Hokkaido milk. And in
Milk.
Sapporo, there's a snow festival and Sapporo ramen. But,
Mm-hmm.
oh, maybe the Ainu people?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a lot of the milk and dairy products in Japan they all kind of come from Hokkaido. It's kind of thought of to be considered premium milk and ice cream and whatever else.
It's certainly not bad.
It's not bad at all. Do you eat a lot of those products?
I don't. I have weird bouts of
Lactose intolerant.
Yes, exactly. It hurts my stupid little baby tummy.
Wow, that must be really bad because I know with the school lunch every day in Japan they give out milk. Do you just not take it?
I just don't take it. And then when it's cream soup day, I have to pour it back in.
Oh no.
I know. But I'll just take another bread, so it's fine.
It cancels out.
It cancels.
Yeah.
Hokkaido does have a special konbini, Seiko Mart.
Ooh, Seiko Mart.
Yeah, Seiko Marto.
I've actually never been to one. I think because they're only in Hokkaido from what I understand.
Only in Hokkaido.
What is your favorite thing about that Seiko Mart?
I think their fried chicken is really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It comes in this little cup with a little plastic skewer. It's good chicken.
That sounds pretty good. You didn't even explain the chicken. You just explained the setup and it already sounds good.
And you stab the chicken. Oh, that sounds delicious.
Right? Fried chicken, I'll take it.
Oh, man. So good.
Yeah, but I know that you also mentioned milk. And there's a very famous logo in Japan. It's literally seen all over the country. And the logo is just a little bin of milk and the background is blue. Do you know what that logo is?
Baskin Robbins?
Pimpon. That's how they say correct in Japanese.
Ah,
But
nailed
unfortunately,
it.
you're not correct this time.
Oh
Very
no,
close.
boo-boo!
Yeah, so it's actually Lawson, which is a convenience store. And this convenience store is actually from the United States. It was originally a small little dairy plant in Ohio, which who would have thought that this little dairy plant in Ohio would be probably one of the biggest companies in Japan.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it has a different owner than the original company, but it's the convenience stores in Japan, there's just so many everywhere you go. I live right next door to one and honestly they have some pretty good stuff.
So, when did it start in America and when did it come to Japan?
I don't know the exact date. I think it was sometime late 1930s, 40s time. So you know how back in the day they used to have a little milk boy riding their bikes to people's houses and delivering the milk? The whole idea of Lawson is where instead of you biking to people's houses to deliver their milk, they come to your shop to get the milk. And it started off just for milk, but then it kind of evolved into hey, so if people are coming here to get milk, why don't we get the other kind of essentials like eggs and bread and some snacks and stuff like that? And so that's what it eventually turned into. And then from that, it kind of just one up and one up and one up. And then it turned into what it is now, where it's basically a mini store, a really compact store. So you don't have to go through the hassle of walking around trying to find all the products that you need. And you just walk in, you can grab everything and get out within 2 to 3 minutes.
So it literally started out as being a convenient store.
A convenient milk store, yes.
That's super cool.
Yeah, and did you know that they actually have them in America too?
I've literally never seen a Lawson's in California.
Yeah, I haven't either. I've actually only seen one in Hawaii. They sold those little spam musubi little rice ball things.
Oh, okay. So Would they be
Pretty
in
cool.
Ohio where it started?
I don't think so because it's owned by a different company now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but from what I understand, so yeah, like convenience store, it has like a lot of snacks and the essentials like milk, bread, and whatnot. But from what I understand, like most convenience stores in America just aren't on the same level as in Japan. Like they really live up to the whole convenient aspect of the convenience store. And with that being said, when it was bought by a Japanese company, they kind of were like, let's make it just into a more convenient of a store. So they started selling magazines, video games, little manga comics, and even like pastries and bento boxes, which are just box lunches. And it's really cool that some Lawsons have their own little kitchen where they prepare the bentos and then they just put them on the shelves afterwards. And other ones, of course, have like someone deliver them, but they're all pretty fresh. Like I want to say, whenever you buy a bento at a Lawson, they're pretty much made within the last 24 hours.
Nice. That's super good. I've heard that the desserts in the Lawsons are like better than all the other Combini stuff. What do you think? Is that true or?
A lot of the desserts, especially the ice cream and cakes and stuff like that, they usually have collaborations with really famous and high quality chocolates and other kind of companies. For example, like Ghirardelli, not Ghirardelli, I lied. What is that? What is that chocolate company called? Super famous chocolate company.
Ghirardelli is a super famous chocolate company.
It is, but I don't think they did any collaborations with Lawson. It's another one. What's that? Godiva or
Oh,
whatever.
Godiva?
What is it called?
Godiva?
Godiva?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had collaborations with like Godiva.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, and it's really good. I think they can be a little pricey. Sometimes it's around $3 for ice cream or like $5 for a little slice of cake. But I've never been disappointed with their desserts.
Okay, so it's definitely
Taste-wise.
quality.
Yeah, you can definitely taste the difference from a standard like little ice cream cone.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't mind the cheap desserts. I personally like them. But if you have the extra money to get a nice little dessert, yeah, I would highly recommend going to Lawson over the other convenience stores.
A little splurge.
A little splurge. Let's say it's Golden Week like it is now and you have vacation. Why don't you get yourself an ice cream while it's hot? It's probably not hot in Hokkaido, is it?
No, not really. But it's warming up.
That's good. Yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts until it gets too hot.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Oh. So, I've never been to a Lawson's. I'm more of a 7-Eleven
Okay.
person myself. What's some stuff that's like specifically for Lawson's? Because I know at 7-Eleven they have Nana Chiki.
Yeah, Lawson has karaage-kun, which karaage means fried chicken, and kun is just like something you attach at the end of a boy's name. And it's just like a snack of little chicken nuggets in a really cute container. And they usually do different kind of promotions and stuff like that. Sometimes they'll have the original, they'll have the fire hot karaage-kun, they'll have like lemon and black pepper and all kinds of delicious flavors.
I've seen those.
Yeah, it's just a little carton with a giant chicken's face on it, and it comes with a toothpick so you can stab the little chicken nuggets.
That sounds good.
It's pretty good.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What about like other snacks and stuff?
And I would say another thing with Lawson is a lot of their snacks are Lawson brand. So your typical like chips and candy and chocolate bars and stuff like that, Lawson has their own brand of those kind of snacks too.
Okay.
I
Like Costco and
just
Kirkland?
know something like that, yeah.
Okay.
And especially knowing that a lot of like the chocolate and stuff that you would get at Lawson is pretty high quality. I recommend getting that kind of stuff there. Not just like dessert, but also just candy and stuff like that.
What about the pre-made dinners and stuff? How would you rate them compared to the other Combini?
I think it really depends on the bento you're getting. Because different convenience stores have different bentos that they're known for. With Lawson in particular, I really like their fried chicken bentos. And it comes with rice, fried chicken, a little bit of pasta. I don't really know why.
Oh, like the macaroni salad stuff?
Something like that, yeah. And it comes with like a little egg too, and it's really good. I also like some of their frozen food. They have frozen okonomiyaki, or like a savory pancake, which is really good. Beefin, which is a kind of noodle. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like noodles with vegetables, almost like a stir fry.
Okay.
Really good.
So, where I am, I definitely see more 7-Elevens and Seiko Marts. What's like the ratio for Lawson's? Is Lawson's like the highest number of konbinis in Japan? Or is it a different one? Or are they all pretty much equal?
Well, there are three major convenience stores in Japan. The first one being 7-Eleven, which has more than 21,000 stores in the country,
Holy moly.
which is just absolutely insane. But right next to that is Family Mart that has 17,000, and Lawson has about 14,000 locations, which
Okay.
I just think is amazing to think a small country that's probably like the size of California has like 50,000 little convenience stores within the country.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Yeah, so I think number one is 7-Eleven by far, and that's kind of understandable because everywhere you go, even like America, there's a lot of 7-Elevens. But I would say Family Mart, which is another really popular convenience store, is almost like Lawson's rival, if that makes any sense.
Oh, okay. So there's the number one spot, and 2 and 3 are fighting it out.
Yeah, but I think at most convenience stores that you go to, they pretty much have the same things but different style, if that makes any sense. Like their own little twist on it.
That makes sense.
You mentioned 7-Eleven's Nana Chiki or the 7 Chicken. Lawson also has the Karaage-kun, and Family Mart has the Famichiki or Family Chicken. But at the end of the day, it's just, it comes down to preference.
The names are just so funny. Oh my god.
Right?
Karaage.
But just for perspective, I mentioned that there's 14,000 Lawson locations in Japan. So there's only about 10,000 7-Elevens in the United States and Canada combined.
Combined. Oh my god.
Combined, right? So yeah, so convenience stores in Japan really live up to the whole convenience aspect of them.
I'm sorry. That's insane to me. So California and Japan are kind of similar in size.
Yeah.
And just 21,000 7-Elevens in Japan?
Yeah.
Less than 10,000 in America?
Exactly.
That's insane. Holy moly. It might just be because the convenience stores or the gas stations just aren't named 7-Eleven. It's like Stop and
There's
Shop
definitely
or
a part-
Come and Go.
Yeah, there's definitely a part of that. I also think that a big reason is because, let's say, like the United States and Canada, they're so big and they're so spread apart that in America you pretty much need a car to get around. But in Japan, everything is so nice and compact that it's so easy to just walk to a convenience store no matter where you are in the country.
Unless you're up in Hokkaido.
Unless you're up in Hokkaido.
So much space here. Blah.
Yeah. Honestly, unless you're up in Hokkaido, yeah, pretty much. Because from what I understand, even deep in the countryside of Japan where there's like nothing, you'll still be able to find a convenience store somewhere nearby. Like, how far are you? What's the closest convenience store for you?
For me, in my town, it's like a 10-minute walk.
Okay, that's not bad. Is that the Seiko Mart?
No, that's the 7-Eleven. Seiko Mart's like
Okay.
20-minute walk.
Mm-hmm.
It's doable. Definitely doable.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure most people in Japan do the same thing, but like, how do you pay your bills?
I pay my bills at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
I go in with my bill stubs, and they take it, they rip the part that they need, they stamp the part that I need, and then I pay.
Yeah, that's what I really like about convenience stores in Japan is it's so easy to just walk into one and say, here are my bills, here's my money. Yeah, but with that being said, I also think it'd be easier if everything was more direct deposit or like automatically taken out of your account.
Yeah.
But, of course, you can pay your bills at convenience stores in Japan.
I like paying the bills in person. I like the hassle of doing it. Because then every time I go in, I see how much it is. And then from there, I can decide whether I lower it or I don't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Suffer
And
from those bills.
Yeah, and also when you go there to actually pay your bills, it's kind of makes you a little bit more aware of how much money you're spending too.
Absolutely.
So-
Because if you don't pay attention and it's just direct, what if they're wrong? I mean, they could
Exactly.
be wrong now, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, but one thing I will say that it's a little inconvenient about Lawson for me is the ATMs there. Most convenience stores have ATMs, but with Lawson, they don't accept a lot of cards. Only a few certain banks can be used there.
What? That's so weird.
Yeah, so whenever I was traveling to Japan when I still lived in the States, every time I'd go to a convenience store, so every time I went to a convenience store to take out money, it would either have to be 7-Eleven or Family Mart because Lawson just wouldn't accept my card.
That's why they're number 3, Christian.
That's, you guys want to be number 1? Step up your ATM game.
Man, that's crazy. Because just Saturday I went to 7 and I had to withdraw money for the first time because the banks were closed.
Yeah.
Interesting. Easy. Easy as anything, but come on.
Right. But, I mean, there's like 40,000 other convenience stores to choose from to get your money. So, but no, I understand what you're saying, though. And also, I've never been to a Lawson that had a dirty bathroom.
That's good.
They're always kept so clean.
No, I feel like that's a lot of the bathrooms in Japan.
Yeah,
and thank
I agree.
God.
Right? If you're in the States, you might as well just hold it until you go home.
Or just pee out in, like, the forest.
That is not a bad idea.
Because it, for all we know, it's probably cleaner than that bathroom.
Yeah. I mean, you're not too far from the truth.
Bathrooms
But
at, like, truck stops or gas stations or convenience stores in America are usually gross. And, like, almost always sticky.
yeah, and you usually need like a key to get into them. Walk in the back, and then it's like super sketchy.
Right? No thanks. There's a tree over there.
Yeah, right.
We're going to wrap up this episode. That was the number 3 convenience store. And then next week, I'm going to talk about the number 1 convenience store.
Family Mart?
No. 7-Eleven.
Yeah, good old 7-Eleven. So if you guys want to see how it's different and how it's the same as your local 7-Eleven in the States or wherever you are in the world, you're going to want to click in and check out that episode. And with that being said, I'm going to let you wrap things up, Clayton.
Thank you guys for listening. If you want to, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at Hello Nihon Pod. Don't forget to follow, and if you want, you can write us a review. We would love that. 5 stars. Yeah. Yeah. But until next time,
Bye.
Click.